So what do you have coming up next?
I got a lot coming up. Well, the album is out 10 plus. It's worldwide distribution right now. It's really getting picked up overseas in the UK and Japan, and I got a bunch of fans over there. I'm dropping a mixtape called Queen of Harlem Volume 1. It should be dropping first week of May. I got a bunch of visuals coming out for my fans because they driving me crazy about these visuals. I'm doing a video actually with Safari to the first song off my album Miss You. So he's gonna play the lead role. He got a bunch of internet crazy stuff going on right now. So yeah, that, and I have also a beauty line I'm dropping because people always ask me, how do you take care of dark skin, brown skin over here? So Bomb Bella Beauty, I'm dropping lip gloss, eyelashes, and a skincare. And it's just a bunch of other things going on. I'm trying to work out this bathing suit line I got going on because as you can see on my social media, I'm always in a swimsuit. So I just decided, I want to do my own swimsuit line. And just basically sticking to the music. Like I told you, me and Webstar, Fat Man Scoop, and Ron Browns are doing an EP called Cherry Lounge. It's going to be more focused on towards the dance culture. Because, at a time when Chicken Noodle Soup came out, everybody was like, that's bubblegum music, that's kiddie music. And I'm like, one, I'm a kid. What else you expect me to rap about? Guns and hoes. And two, I love to dance. I used to dance as a kid. I was in Alvin Ailey, and I'm a dancer first before music. So I feel like no matter what language you speak, dance is universal. So I want to really, tap back into that and do like a whole EP of just dance music, feel good music, aside of, my rap projects.
Right. Now, was there a reason why you changed your name from Young B to Bianca Bonnie? I mean, especially since the Young B name got so much attention.
Right. Well, I feel like Young B was with Chicken Noodle Soup, and I wanted to separate myself not from Chicken Noodle Soup, but from the people knowing me. Like coming back in on Love and Hip Hop, like I said, I was a whole new person. I'm a grown up. I feel like the young and the little on names don't have longevity. I feel myself doing so much more, performing at arenas, performing at these places, and when I see my name up in big lights, I don't want to see Young B. I want to see Bianca Bonnie, which is a name that got caught on throughout my hiatus. Don't ask me about that. Don't ask me about that, Vlad.
Yeah. I mean, people get stuck. I mean, I guess Jeezy had to change his name from Young Jeezy to Jeezy.
Yeah,
Lil Bow Wow
Webstars. If you don't want to be DJ Webstar, he want to be Webstar. People change their name. Like, yeah, Little Bow Wow, he want to be Bow Wow. But I did it at a time where nobody would ever know if, I had big success with Chicken Noodle Soup, but it wasn't like so much success where the name had to stick. And I never got to pick that name. When I first got into the industry, it was, okay, so I did a mixtape with a boy named G Dot. And that's how Webstar actually heard me rapping on that. And he was like, oh, so the boy was like, I'm putting the tape out tomorrow. What's your name going to be? And I'm like, I don't have a rap name. So I'm only Bianca. That's all people know me as. So I'm like, I love Jay-Z and Beyonce. I remember they did the song Young B, Cruising Down the West Side. That's it, right there, Young B. So people think I got my name because it's Young Bianca. But I actually took it from '03 Bonnie and Clyde.
Dope. Well, listen, Bianca Bonnie, congrats on getting to this point, because a lot of people...
Thank you, I know, right, Vlad? Trials and tribulations. It's a hard knock life.
The music industry is a tough place.
It really
is.
And
especially when you have that one hit, when you're, quote unquote, that one hit wonder.
Yes.
A lot of people want to put you just in that box.
Right.
And don't want to let you leave that box. So the fact that you managed to reinvent yourself, change your name, get on TV, put out songs that reacted, right. That's a huge accomplishment right there.
I mean, in life, like when I die, I want to have something for people to be like, wow, she did something on this earth. And my thing is, I want it to be that don't ever give up. Nobody cannot, as many no's as you get, there's going to be a yes. If this is something you really want to do, it's going to be trials and tribulation and tests. Nobody woke up and was just famous unless their parents were already rich. And I'm pretty sure from down, their grandparents or somebody had to do something to struggle and grind and strive to get where they are. You get what I'm saying? So if you just give up on whatever you were doing, then that means you really didn't want it. It's always this picture I see with the guy digging for gold and then he turned around and then it's right there. You know that like meme? Like, if you stop in the middle of what you're doing, that means you really didn't want it in the first place. Nothing should stop you from reaching your goals. And I've accomplished so many things that other artists, they don't even know the difference these days between a hit record and records. I could put out 5 other records. They could be spinning on the radio, but never become a hit record. So I already had a hit record under my belt at such a young age. So I'm just a hit away from having 2 hit records. Like, come on. Like, and I'm still in my 20s. Like, you cannot take that away from me saying, oh, just give up now. Like, I'm not 100 years old. So why would I not keep pursuing what I know that I love to do? And I do this regardless if it was paying me or not. If I was working a 9 to 5 and I still wanted to do music, it's something I love to do. It's something that I'm talented at. I also write. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm a writer. It's just not like I'm just rapping and making up songs. I can write music for other artists. I've had in the past. You know, so, and it's a bunch of other things I want to get into, like voiceovers, because I have a distinctive voice. So nobody can ever stop you from anything. That's my point in closing, that if you believe in yourself, you could accomplish anything.
That's what it is. Bianca, appreciate you coming in.
Thank you for having me. I'll be back, Vlad. And we need to premiere one of these videos that's dropping off this album, too.
No doubt. Let's do it. Peace.